Yeah, you know what it is. You are tuned in to another episode of the Man Cave Sports Podcast. You about to light it up. Drop that beat.
Doing the keys on this shit now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all tapped into the latest episode of the Man Cave Sports Podcast. And hey, your boy Wildcard Mar, I'm hosting today. And of course, you know I'm with the fellas. We all in full effect. Hybrid coming off birthday, coming off the new album drop. How you feeling, man?
Hey, it's been a great week so far. You know what I mean? Birthday was on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who showed me love. I've been enjoying myself. When this drops, we'll be 2 days after 2 shows. So when this drops, don't message me because I may be a little home. You know what I mean? Saturday morning. So you know what I mean? But it's been a great week, man. Appreciate all the love from my Four Corner brothers, from my Man Cave brothers, man. Appreciate it, man. Everybody love y'all to death, man. Thank y'all, man. Y'all made this birthday great, man. Appreciate it.
Hey,
go get that album. Go get that album, y'all.
Hey, we getting up there in age. Drink water, bro. Drink water.
Yeah. No, most definitely.
Yeah, drink your water.
and some fried foods beforehand.
Yeah, make something in the belly. King Mel, what's happening with your pimp?
Ain't nothing, chilling. I downloaded that new Proc album, so I got that joint on, man.
Yeah.
So, you know,
that's what's
I'm definitely show love for my 613 brother, man.
No doubt. Hey, man. And then, of course, last and certainly not least, Mike T is in the building. How you doing, bro?
Man, you know I'm here, man. Just working, grinding. Loving our growth.
Yeah.
Pause. I knew somebody was going to say it, so
I didn't say it.
I'm just listen. But I'm doing well, man. Everything copacetic, you know what I'm saying? Getting ready for the season. Dom, you had about to wrap up soon.
Word. Shout out to Coach Urso.
Yeah.
Urso.
They killing it, man. So, yeah, just getting ready for the fall.
Word. Hey, man. Hey, and speaking of the fall, please tap in with our man, Coach Drip. He got the MoCo schedule reveal, and it gives you literally a week-to-week schedule of the teams that we will be covering right here on the Man Cave Sports Podcast. As y'all know, last season, we showed the MoCo all kinds of love, tapped in with a lot of the young homies. They showed us love. We showed it love back, tapped in, let them know what was up, how much we appreciate them. We had the Drippies. We had the Drippy Bowl. So, hey, we just going to make it bigger and better this year. But please, make sure you tap in with Coach Drip in the MoCo football fall schedule reveal. Hey, you never know which one of them games. Wildcard Mar might pull up. I'm gonna come from Kansas City to pull up. So if I could come from Kansas City and pull up and show love to the youngins in the MoCo, everybody in the whole MoCo need to go show some love to the youngins. You feel me? All right. So with all that being said, please show us some love. Going over to 613 Faye Productions. Tap in with all the content we got going on. Of course, Saturdays, you see our new episode of D-Man Cave Sports Podcast. You'll see a new episode of In the Four Corners of Wrestling. And on Sundays, you got Feel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 5 moments in wrestling with the boy King Mel. And then, of course, on Monday, all the Four Corner Boys will be in the building. We think we know how to book a wrestling show, combining that with video games. We do the WWE 2K24, My GM game, little show that we got, hosted by Hollywood Mike T. So, hey, man, we got... So we be having some good content from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
What's happening? Oh, my bad. Which one is it? What's the name is it?
Yeah, I'm full Kill Hogan. I'm full Kill Hogan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
There's no chance. There's no chance to come back to the light right now, huh?
Hey, straight voodoo child,
They will
bro.
booking on that damn show. Ain't no
Straight voodoo
bro.
child, bro.
Let me just give y'all a spoiler if y'all don't watch that show. Every week since we've had the show, Jay Will has consecutively been in last place.
Hey, he consistent, bro.
At least he consistent.
Nah, every week he's like, yeah, man, I'm doing great, man. I'm gonna do real good this week.
My boy put the 4 in the 4 corners.
Yeah, he's in a permanent corner.
Hey, all I can say is don't bet on Jay Will, but if you are going to bet, go on over to betalytics.com. Hey, get the advantage in your pocket. Take the, advantage in your way and it's not the bookie's way. They like to say the house always win, but if you got BetAlytics, it gives you the advantage as the better. Tap in with that promo code CAVEBAG. It's 20% off. And hey, tell them Man Cave sent you. And they'll hook you up. All right. Get your little subscription and get your chance to, put some money in your pocket. And definitely tap in with G Money on G Money Caveman on Twitter. He putting up the parlays and the right bets to put in. You feel me? Don't pull no Jonte Porter though. Don't pull a Jonte Porter. Anyway, let's get down to business. And I want to start right here because I'm happy about this situation right here. Heisman Trophy got returned. It got put back to his rightful owner, Reggie Bush. Got his Heisman Trophy returned to him. King Man, I'm coming to you first, man. Give us your thoughts on Reggie Bush after 14 long years.
Hey, man.
Heisman Trophy back.
One thing I like is he got his trophy back. Even Johnny Manziel was out there rooting for him to get his trophy back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like now that it's 14 long years and he finally got it back. And I'm just happy for a brother. That's it. That's all I got to say. Happy that he got it back.
Okay. Talk to us, man.
See, I got a problem with this from the get-go. Because Reggie Bush should have never had to give his Heisman up. Because NCAA, y'all been making billions of dollars on the backs of athletes for decades. And a man gets a Happy Meal or an Escalade, or something, and you mad at him. Listen. He made y'all money, but he did what he did on the field. You can't take that away from him. And then now it's just like, because you guys have NIL and we can see that the BS we've been calling is actually the BS you want to give it. I appreciate it and thank you. Congratulations to Reggie because you're supposed to have been had it. But the NCAA, it's about damn time. What was the holdup?
Yeah, I feel you. It's about damn time. Like the congregation say it's about damn time. Anyway.
About damn time.
About damn time. Mike T, I'm coming to you last, man, because I know you a big college football fiend. I know you had to been excited to hear the news that Reggie Bush got his Heisman back. Go ahead.
Reggie Bush fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's dope to see him get it back. I don't even really know what he did wrong. So I don't even know where to comment on that because I don't even know what he did wrong. I agree with Hybrid. Like NCAA, you've been pimping for a long time.
You feel me?
You've been pimping for a long time, man. I mean, taking the trophy away from the Bamas, that's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he got it back. To Mel's point, I'm glad that a lot of people were supporting him that had Heisman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so especially Johnny Manziel.
Big facts.
Which was a surprise to me.
Well, I think Johnny Manziel, I think he was in support because I think he know damn well that he should have had his taken a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think back in the day they said Reggie took improper benefits and the investigation, it was kind of shaky at best. The evidence against him.
Was he convicted though? Like that's I'm not sure on that. Was he not convicted because he wasn't
I
a
was about to
crime?
say convicted. I mean, like, dog.
Yeah.
He ain't go to jail for
Was it verified? I guess you know what I mean. Was it ever verified?
That's the part that wasn't clear.
Yeah, that's the
Let me
part
look that
that's
up.
clear. Because NCAA got their own rules and regulations and investigations how they go about it, and they pretty much did whatever the hell they really wanted to. And if they find you guilty, they gonna run with it and punish you. You know,
Yeah, they just
about
wanted to make an example out of him. That's pretty much what it was. That's what it seemed like to me.
Yeah,
They wanted to make an example out of him so that the next person don't do this, whoever wins the Heisman. But then it was like they didn't really have nothing to really hold it, except for we didn't want to look dumb to give it back to you so quick.
I think no. I think that Reggie probably was the biggest name they got caught with that situation, or they got caught up in that type of situation. But they were suspending. They've been doing. That's why he said what he said. They've been suspending Bammers for.
Well, I say that he won the first.
They gave the death penalty to SMU back in the day.
yeah.
For that, Miami. I'm a U fan. That's why
Miami got
recovered. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Uncle Luke giving us $200 for a sack. You know what I'm saying?
And that was
we haven't recovered from that. So they've been doing it. I just think that Reggie Bush was the biggest name that was attached to it. So for him, that's why they took away the Heisman.
As a solo player instead of
but this is my thing though. How does the NCAA feel comfortable with having sanctions on student athletes when the proof of what let's go before 2010. We can go 2002, 2010. The conditions that these athletes, they basically were living like homeless people in a shelter.
Well, it depends on where you went.
But they had 3 hots in a cot. I get that. But I'm talking about just like you know it takes more in college than 3 hots in a cot to really survive. You know what I mean? It's like full time or whatever. You know what I mean? And I just feel like they were making okay. What maybe it does depend on what university you go to. You know what I mean? I'll give you that. But as far as from what I've seen from my cousin at Bowie State, it takes more than 3 hots in a cot. But
some schools like the HBCUs, I'm with you. I get that.
But even they just making money off the NCAA. That's off the players. So what gives them the right to try to sanction somebody because you got something extra? You know what I mean? Especially I mean, and I understand the ethics, but you can't put ethics in it when you're making money and there are people going home to $1 million homes and driving in Bentleys and stuff like that while these kids are walking to class, and some may not make it to the NFL and they're going to work at Long and Foster or Serta.
Or someplace else, yeah.
Somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So like I don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like NCAA, y'all lucky. There ain't no sanctions.
Hey, E. I'm gonna help you out. Where do you live?
In DC.
No, but I'm talking about what country?
In the United States of America.
Okay, so the government in this scenario is NCAA. In this city are the football players or the student athletes. Now, do you think there's a lot of things that ain't fair for us as citizens as U.S.?
No, I get it. I get it. I mean,
it's literally a microcosm of how our society works in America. There's a lot of things that ain't set up for us to succeed, but they make it seem like, oh well, we're giving you this, we're giving you that, so it's like it's almost the same situation with student athletes. They are quote unquote given this opportunity by the NCAA, and it's just it's a real crapshoot. I mean that's the best way I could put it.
So let me ask you this, just to play devil's advocate. On the flip side, now we got NIL, and there's no loyalty.
Mm-hmm. And it's so, like I said, it's damn if you do, damn if you do.
Because
damn you don't, damn if you do. Excuse me.
I wrote a paper on this maybe not even a long time ago. Maybe it was 10 years ago. And I found out a lot more because one, I work at a college, and two, I work at a JUCO, so I get to learn a little bit more. It's a lot more lenient than, like, for example, even with the Bowie State reference that he said. At the same time, with the HBCUs, those kids can get jobs.
Yeah. They let them work.
They let them work.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like, all right, well, yeah, it's bad, but they don't have the same sanctions as the D1 ones. And a lot of what I learned was a lot of the reason why they didn't want to pay the student athletes is because of what we're seeing now. Because now you have levels of what people are getting paid. Everybody ain't getting paid the same. And it really, for it to be amateur sports, everybody should be getting the same. If you're on a scholarship, Bama should not be able to pull up in a cyber truck and you pulling up in a Honda Accord, broke down Honda Accord.
Yeah.
That the respect level on the team is going to be totally different.
Yeah.
Either they're going to love that person that got the cyber truck even more, or they're going to hate on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's no middle.
Yeah, it's no middle. So I agree with everything y'all said. I just think that we at a point, like, getting back to Reggie Bush, I think his situation, what was more egregious was that if anybody earned anything, it was Reggie Bush.
Yeah. No, you bring up a good point. Here's the crazy thing about Reggie Bush's whole situation is us as college football fans and fans of Reggie Bush is like, you could take his trophy away, but you can't make us unsee what we saw.
Exactly.
like dude was electrifying. Like, dude was something else. You can't take that away from us. There was no way. And so it's a crazy situation. I'm glad he got it back. I am, it does take away a little bit of the hate I got from the NCAA because I was like, man, 14 years him away from his.
They ain't do it. You can still hate them.
See, do what?
It was the Heisman Trust that gave it back to him.
Yes.
So you can still hate the NCAA.
Yeah. Yeah, I can still hate the NCAA. Yeah, so it's the Heisman Trophy committee.
Yeah.
So the NCAA didn't. So I take my comments about the NCAA back. Still F y'all.
But I'm saying it's separate how they
right
with one, how they come up with who wins the Heisman, and then it's separate on how they punish if determine if you are quote unquote not living up to the standard of what a Heisman Trophy winner should be ethically. So,
but if he didn't get punished by the NCAA, he probably wouldn't have got punished by the Heisman.
True. But the thing about it is, I think where the Heisman Trophy committee kind of is really irritating me with the situation, because Johnny Manziel completely basically said I was getting improper benefits signing my name on memorabilia for years and making thousands of dollars. So when he's making that much money and set it on the Netflix documentary, set it on Club Shay Shay, like, y'all didn't move a muscle. They didn't move a muscle for Johnny Manziel's situation. Johnny Manziel still been walking away with his Heisman Trophy. So, but hey, regardless, he gets it back. And now we talking about college football, man. Spring football is going on. The spring era of the transfer portal is open. And there's some transfers at Colorado. Couple of them I wasn't surprised about. One I am. I'm coming back to you, Mike T, because I know you're a big follower of Coach Prime over there in Colorado. Karani McClain, he transfers. Dylan Edwards transfers. Put their name in the transfer portal. I'm going to ask you which one you think is a more, I guess, shocking transfer in that transfer portal.
The one that shocked you.
The one that shocked me?
Yeah.
Oh, Dylan Edwards.
Okay, yeah. That's the one that shocked everybody.
No doubt. He was the number one rusher last year.
Not even just that, he's family to them.
And he had a hell of a season.
He's known Coach Prime since he was a little kid. So he's not like Cremani, who just met Coach Prime. Coach Prime recruited him to play football for him. Dylan is, they're family.
Yeah.
Everything I've learned about them. Yeah, that one sucks. But at the same time, you know, I love college football, and we're not talking about enough of the other transfers. We just be talking about Coach Prime, which is weird to me. But hey, you know, I guess with so much with so much hype, comes everybody gonna talk about you. So yeah, Colorado lost a couple. I think they lost 20 total. Last year they lost 53, I believe, or a little bit. Maybe I think it was a little bit more than 53.
Yeah, because he pretty much swapped out the whole roster.
Right. So he told them to leave from first day if they weren't dogs. So they got some good stuff back in the portal. And they got some recruits that are coming in as well for summer. So they're not done. They're not done. I'll be surprised if they're 4-8. If they that bad this year, I will be real surprised if they're 4-8. And if they are 4-8, then it's time to panic in Colorado.
Ooh.
You know, it is. You got to call a spade a spade. I'm not going. Deion's my man. That's up. But at the same time, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yeah, you did it in Jackson State. Cool. But you definitely lost both bowl games that you were in. Then you make it to Colorado first year. Okay, we know what you took over. We know exactly what you took over. We're going to give you that. Second year, you done came here and told us the same thing you told us in the first year. So if you come back and you do the same thing you did in the first year, we can't accept that. We can't. Because you're talking the same way. And yes, you went 4-8, which is better than what you did, but it's 4-8. So we'll see. Clemson lost some recruits. Alabama lost some recruits. A couple of Tennessee's recruits have left. But Alabama has got some good stuff back in the portal as well. So I'm interested to see what they do.
Yeah, man. To your point, you know, not just to, you know, harp on Coach Prime and all that, which, you know, he's polarizing in that university is polarizing, been in the media for the last couple of years. But hey, to your point, man, people transfer. It's not just him.
Transfer portal.
To do what?
I hate it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, what are we teaching these young men? Bail out when times get tough.
You can't do it to the next level.
I mean, what do we teach? I mean, forget the next level. I'm talking about life.
Yeah.
Like, what are we teaching them, bro? Like Dylan Edwards, again, I don't know what as of right now, I don't think any of us know why he transferred. But you was the number one running back last year. And you know Coach Prime. And then they bring in some recruits. They brought in a Ohio State running back. And they brought in another, I forgot another running back. You leaving? Slim, that was me. Oh, yeah, you got to take this joint. Go ahead. I know they brought you in.
Got to compete.
You got to compete. So it is what it is.
I'm with you.
The line looks better. The line looks way better. But we'll see.
Boy, that line looks a lot better than what it did last year. Ooh. Oh, man. What are you an LSU guy, you know, any expectations on them, or you want to speak on Colorado on their expectations?
Well, I'm going to speak on LSU first. I don't really know because I haven't really been following what we've been doing. You know what I mean? Like I'll start, you know, paying attention during summertime versus the fall. But I gotta agree with everything Coach Drip said as far as when it comes to Colorado, just on Coach Prime, because we are the Prime fans. We want him to do well. But it's like at some point you gotta stop just being a name. And you know what I mean, and start doing what you did something at Jackson State, but Jackson State is one level. This is the big league of college football. And I get it, you know what I mean? 4-8 after you only won one game, you know, you guys told me. I get it. That's you know, slight improvement, but your Coach Prime, you got the cachet of I'm gonna be up there with the Sabans and with the Les Miles and, you know, just the coaches who won a national championship, you know what I mean? So I agree. It's time to put up a shut up, you know what I mean? And because I'm tired of hearing the same thing every year. It's like, I mean, I don't want to bring this up, but you know, he's a former Cowboy. He's like the Cowboys. Same thing, you know, can't you do the same thing every year and expect different results, you know what I mean? So, hey, we'll see. But as far as the springtime, I don't really pay attention to the spring, especially I won't in the transfer portal. It's so much of a nuance. I'll just wait till the fall, you know what I mean, or to the summertime, excuse me, see what the teams are looking like, you know what I mean, see what LSU was looking like, and then, you make my presumptions then.
I hear that. Yeah, definitely gotta wait till the transfer portals finally close up so we can see what the final roster is gonna be looking like. King man, jump in here. Any expectations you got on Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes?
No, I agree with everything Mike T said. I just want to throw in, see the difference between me and all of y'all here. Y'all seen Coach Prime in his prime. So I'm on the outside looking in. I only know him as a coach, if I'm being serious. So I got to take everything that he's saying by his word. But you got to stand on what you're saying too. So I agree with everything Mike T said. Last year you gave us something. Yes, you improved that team. They won one game. You got them to 4. But you need to win 5. You need to win 6. You need to at least go even. That's what we're looking for, because that's what your hype is saying right now. We gonna get to the national championship game and everything. That's what you're pretty much telling me as a fan just looking. But when you losing, it's just, I don't know, man. But I believe in you, coach. I believe in you.
I don't see that. But if they're bowl eligible this year, he's done a tremendous.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you get towards that level, that'll be exactly, you know what I mean? What you preach is what you practice.
If we get to the 613 rent a car bowl, I don't care.
The hybrid halftime show.
Hey, you wow. But I do know this. And last year, I'm not gonna say it was a failure. But if you look at some of those games, and Mike, you know what I'm saying. They let some of them games get out of their hand, and they dropped the ball on they bowl eligibility. Some of them games they had in hand and let them slip right out their hands, and then next you know they were stuck at 4 wins. And some of them games, I'm like, bro, if y'all finish it off, y'all would have been bowl eligible last year
or started it off.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what happened. Either the game, they'll start the game sluggish, and then all of a sudden they'll just go off.
Yeah.
Or they'll start the game going off, and then
yep.
Out.
Yep. I mean, and I'm glad that you holding Coach Prime to that accountability because we just don't want to show favoritism to the guy because we like him, but to Mike's point, man, got to keep it a buck at the same time, because if we're going to be on this show and criticize Dabo Swinney for failures or give him praise for his successes, we gonna hold Coach Prime to the same standards. And yeah, we love you. you can't come up with four win season again, pimp.
But hey, Mark, before you go, can I just say this one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Grimani, if you ever see this, I don't know if you're ever going to see this. Please switch up your inner circle. We have seen this with too many young athletes that the inner circle is making them make the wrong decisions. I'm not telling you that leaving Colorado and Coach Prime is the wrong decision. How you've handled it since you've left the transfer portal with your message and not thanking him, and you thanking the new defensive coordinator that just got there. Get new people around you, please.
I'm glad you said that.
You're going to let them help you make decisions that are not good for your future. And you leaving Colorado, that's your business, bro. Do what you got to do. Whatever reason you left, I don't know. There's a lot of speculation. That's why I'm not even going to say it. But get some new people around you, bro.
To your point on that, Mike, he did like that little Instagram little message he put up. I want to go somewhere where it's not about the clicks and whatnot.
That was the second thing he did.
I didn't. The reason why I wasn't feeling that is because you over here dropping a message on social media trying to get clicks, saying you don't want to be at Colorado where you don't want to play for clicks. I thought that was a kind of weird message to say. It's just weird. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it.
If you look at from the first time he carried it, when he did his first initial message, when he was saying he was leaving. If you look at the team that was interested in him, it damn near was everybody. The one you just talked about with the IG Live, when he was like, he don't want to play for clicks and all that stuff, it's gone down to Memphis, USF, and somewhere else, some other mid-major.
Mm.
And then he just did another one today, another diss. So I got him mad. So it's like somebody is around that young man thinking and is enabling him to think that this is the proper behavior to have when you leave a situation that somebody gave you.
Mm.
Because at the end of the day, Coach Prime recruited you. Just as much as you got the opportunity to go play for them, he got the opportunity to have you as the number one recruit.
Mm.
It could have worked out for both of y'all. It didn't work out for both of y'all. He's not over there telling us the real reason why you left. So leave it be, bro. Like, just keep it moving. And sometimes it ain't even worth, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Coach Prime says something, then okay, by all means, defend yourself, young man.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard nothing from Colorado's side saying anything negative about him.
Facts. The only thing I've heard Coach Prime say is, hey, man, it didn't work out for us. I wish Kermani the best. Hope he lands somewhere that can, give him everything he wants and needs. That's the only
he
thing.
was hard on him.
Oh, well, yeah.
He was hard on him. And it sucked because most freshman corners don't start.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone had everyone else had this expectation on him because of Travis.
Mm-hmm.
So when he wasn't starting in the beginning of the season, Coach Prime was being honest. The kid don't watch. Listen, y'all. Coach Prime benched his own son for the SWAC championship game because he was late to a meeting. You think he gonna slack off on these other kids?
Facts. Talk to him, man. Talk to him. Not because that's real. That's real.
His own son, Shiloh, that was a D1 athlete before he went to Jackson State. He just went to Jackson State to go play with his dad. He was already in the SEC.
Yeah, he was in South Carolina.
And he benched him for the SWAC championship game because he was late to a meeting. So if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, he's going to let you know and he's going to punish you.
Mm-hmm.
Kermani didn't like that. Because in the regular season, they was asking him why wasn't Kermani on the field because of the expectations of Travis. Because Travis was on the field. So I just think he just need to get a new circle around him. I know his mother seems like she was disappointed in the decision as well. I think the best thing Coach Prime would have did for that kid was teach him how to be a man. Forget the football, the X's and O's. He got the talent, but he needed to become a man. And I think that the people that he's around,
Yeah. No, straight up.
Don't like likes and clicks, but you on Instagram Live.
That's the thing that took me out. I didn't understand that. Because you know exactly what he sounded like? He sounded like that coach from Oregon, Dan Lanning, that was talking all that shit in the pregame.
Well, he was recruiting them until he did that. They were saying Oregon was one of the places he was going to go, and then he did that, and then Oregon fell out the loop.
Ain't that ironic? Ain't that ironic? Anyway, hey, if anything, young fellas, whether it's Coach Prime or any other coach in D1, their goal is to get you to the next level. And speaking of next level, as we record, there's quite a fellas that have made it to the next level because the NFL draft is here, y'all. The NFL draft is here. And before we go to our respective teams, obviously me and Mike, we drafting at the end, Kansas City Chiefs. So, we ain't got to talk about us. Ain't too much we got to improve on. We went back to back. So we ain't worried about us. But there's a record, y'all. 6 quarterbacks have gone in the first 12 picks in this year's draft. The most surprising one, Michael Penix Jr. at number 8 to the Atlanta Falcons. Eproc, I'm going to come to you. How surprised were you to see Michael Penix go at number 8, ATL?
Very, because I thought he was like when they saying the second rounder at first or something like that. They was something like they were late first, 1 to 2. I'm not sure. I don't quote me on it. Forgive me, people out there in that land. You know what I mean? But I was very surprised, but it fits. It fits. Because it's like, hey, Kurt, guess what? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, if you mess up, Kurt, we got something for you. See, all that, oh, if it's 4th and 7 and you go for 3 again, oh, the next game, he's going to be in. And you're going to teach him. That's what they're going to, you know what I mean? And it's the ultimate shows. Atlanta, smart Atlanta. Listen, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Your name's not Jerry Jones, so you're actually being proactive and want to rebuild your franchise. But you know what I mean. And shout out to Michael Penix. You know what I mean. Like you showed in the combine and the last part of the season that you should be in the top of the names of quarterbacks. You know what I mean. And rightfully so. I guess you went in a slot where I would think you would go. So. You get, and also you get to do what Mike T wanted Russell Wilson to do. You know what I mean? That's being Magic City. You know what I mean? Being Magic City. You know what I mean? With Future. You know what I'm saying? We don't trust him. We don't trust him.
He about to eat them lemon peppers, bro. He about to eat lemon peppers. Before I go on to the other fellas, I do got to shout out your boys at LSU. So you got Jaden Daniels with number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's just
all right. So your quarterback went number 2. Your wide receiver Malik Neighbors went number 6 to the Giants, and then your boy Brian Thomas Jr., your other wide receiver, went 23rd to the Jaguars. Man, so your boys LSU repping pretty hard.
Can I just say something? Yeah, that's cool. But with the number 2 pick in the NFL draft, that's like sending somebody congratulations, you won the Ghost Pepper Challenge. No, you know what I mean? That's a win-lose situation right there. Like, yeah, you went number 2, where'd you go? But hey.
Wait, hold up. Wait. I know you're a Cowboys fan, but don't hate.
No, I'm literally speaking in football terms because I live here and I see this franchise. And mind you, I was a Jason Campbell fan. Literally, I was a Donovan McNabb fan. RG3 broke my heart in 2012, and I had to give him the utmost respect. If you can ball, you can ball. But the Washington Redskins, Commanders, football team, whatever they want to name themselves, the teams here in this area, their front offices are not good. And this team specifically will destroy Jaden Daniels' career. I promise you they will.
Bro, oh man. I get what you're okay, so.
And I'll talk about one more thing. And as soon as he loses 4 or 5 games, these Judas fans will be calling for Kirk Cousins, who plays in Atlanta.
Don't do that. All right, so I'm gonna give you just a little pushback. I understand your history of hate for the Washington teams. They're under new ownership, so we don't know if they will think different from the previous ownership group. Hopefully, they do. So I understand. They gave you PTSD and a lot of bad juju from the previous ownership. But I'm not sure if the new ownership is going to go by the same situation they did in the last one. So it's TBD, to be determined. TBD. Mike T, I'm gonna come to you. Anything that kind of surprised you so far in this first round of the draft so far, my dog?
The Penix one definitely got me. I was like,
oh yeah, I think it got everybody, dog.
Okay. But I think Atlanta is gonna reverse RG3 Kirk Cousins them. Like yeah, no seriously, like what he said, they gonna do this. I think that's what's gonna happen. Soon Kirk Cousins on a short lease.
Mm-hmm.
The clock just started ticking for him. And if something happens, Penix will be in there. Same thing with RG3. Remember RG3, and I'm gonna get to the that Washington team. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to them right now. As a former fan of them, everything he said is right. Why they go mess up this young man's life? first of all, it's the dreaded number 2 pick for them. We've
Mm.
seen this happen before.
With RG3.
Shula and RG3.
Mm.
This will be the ultimate kicker. In both of those drafts, the reason why the guy that was the higher pick, the number 2 pick, didn't get a chance here, because they drafted another quarterback in the same goddamn draft.
Mm.
Mm.
And if you know anything about Americans, they're always going to root for the underdog over the guy that's just given the job. Always. And Heath Shula, yes, he was bad. They never gave him a chance here, ever. They was yelling, "In Gus we trust," and Gus got in for no reason. And Gus Farrat wasn't that good of a quarterback. Same thing with RG3. He got hurt trying to please us, and they was cheering for Kurt. RG3 didn't get his last season here. He didn't play no games.
He played
He only
not one
dressed up for
game.
one.
And he
That
still
man
ain't
was in
played.
street clothes every game for his 4th season here.
This what he was doing every game. Every game.
Yeah, fake clapping for Kurt.
Fake clapping for Kurt. Fake clapping for Kurt.
He looked at Kurt one time, like, they about to do you like they did me, brother. But that was about to happen. The surprising pick to me was Drake May.
Really? At New England.
Belichick ain't there. This one of them Belichick type quarterbacks. I guess what's his name? That got Gerard Mayo that got the job. I guess he is really like a Belichick disciple, because
that was a Belichick move, dog.
Either we gonna be extremely wrong about this, or we gonna be extremely right. There ain't no in between. I think he's gonna have an exceptional career, or he's gonna have the worst career. That's what I think is gonna happen. I hope they know what they're doing up there. But yeah, those 2 picks, the Penix and the Drake May one. The sleeper one is JJ McCarthy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Because that's the same thing as Drake May, though, but there's more upside to that, because he knows how to play. He knows how to play Big Ten football, which is similar to NFC North football, where he can throw it if he has to, but he can hand the ball off. And yeah, I think if they get a running back up there and with the Vikings, they might be set.
Okay.
Oh, and Brock Bowers was a great pick by the Raiders.
For the Raiders?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at 13. He's a nice little weapon. And I was trying to stall a little bit to see if we could see the Cowboys pick, but y'all didn't traded that pick away. Y'all didn't gave it to Detroit, man. Hey, I'm gonna say this real quick. Detroit making moves. They didn't pay Amon-Ra St. Brown. They paid Penei Sewell, their best offensive lineman. They got the draft going on in Detroit. They making moves in the first round. They over here doing it big, man. They acting like, hey, we ain't. And they got new jerseys, Mike T. Boy, and they got new jerseys.
That new drip, man. That thing is drippy.
Hey, Detroit ain't playing this year, dog. They ain't playing no games this year, man. And so, as we record this pick, they about to drop the pick in right now. So, hey, Detroit ain't playing no games. So, and then right after that, Mel's team, the Packers, y'all got to pick, man. So, yeah. So, Mel, man, anything so far that's kind of been catching your eye so far on the draft right now?
Couple of things that Mike T just alluded to, because I was definitely gonna go after Drake May, because I didn't think he was, you know what I mean? It was just that pick, like he stated, that looked like a Belichick pick. But hey, we'll find out. I did like, what's call it, Mac 12. Oh, whatever his name, not Mac 12, Mac 10, whatever he was going by. I was hoping he went to Detroit. I mean, not Detroit, but Denver. I was hoping he went there, but apparently he in Jacksonville now.
Yeah.
Chilling with the cons. But I feel bad for the LSU player that got took in number 7, who's going to the Giants.
Malik Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Giants, man.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought was going to draft Penix.
Also, too.
It's either you're going to catch a football over there or your quarterback going to run around, scramble, and get hit.
Number 6.
I don't know what's going to happen over there in New York. He may have a good year, or he may just be out there on the sideline cheering and clapping his hands because his quarterback out there getting tackled.
Hey.
But I thought the Jets picked up a good pickup for that line.
Yeah, they need it. They need it.
They need somebody to protect Aaron Rodgers because we know the turf ain't going to do it. But yeah, this is just like it's interesting.
Hey, you wild for that?
Hey, I just want to say this real quick.
What's up?
From the Miami Dolphin, Chop Robinson, baby. Yeah, QO's own. Chop got drafted.
21 overall.
Yeah.
First. That's what's up.
What's up, man?
That is. That's big business, man. For real. But to your point, Mel, I do feel bad for Malik Neighbors. He got Daniel Jones as his quarterback, dog.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He got Daniel Jones as his quarterback.
And the one thing about me that I hate, because New York, they be out here perpetrating. So one week when you looking good, yeah, Danny Downs. I seen Danny Downs. Next week, man, Danny broke. So, and on top of that, ain't no Saquon there.
Nah.
Ain't no Saquon there. So, you can't even take a break from watching your quarterback get destroyed and get tackled.
That's
scrambling
crazy.
For his life. I'm just saying.
Crazy. Now you got a true point because we seen the Giants without Daniel Jones, and they can move the football a little bit with Saquon, but we ain't never seen Daniel Jones play without Saquon. We ain't seen that. So
no, we seen it. It just wasn't good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We ain't seen good from it.
Don't forget about that one time that man had a chance to go to the end zone. He fumbled over his 2 feet. That man had a clear path to the end. That was like when a little kid is running and they got almost to their destination and just fell.
Yeah. The Lions ain't playing Terry on it. The pick that goes in there. They
straight from Alabama. God
yeah.
damn.
They got their roll tide on that defensive side. Hey, Alabama good putting some good defensive players out there, dog. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm definitely with the Michael Penix shock on that. But the reason why it makes sense is because if you look at that contract that they gave Kirk Cousins, it although it says 4 years, it's pretty much they can void that contract after the first 2. And
That's
so
fine.
your boy Michael Penix is pretty much give him a chance to sit and develop and get the mental part of the game down. Not because I think a lot of things that we see in the NFL nowadays, you get a quarterback high, and this is what I think the Bears got to watch out for with Caleb Williams at number 1. He's the best quarterback in your quarterback room, so you have no choice but to start him.
And that's what's going to show. That's what's going to hurt him.
Exactly.
That's what's going, because they thinking they could just do the Peyton Manning, let him get beat up for a minute, and then he'll figure it out and become good. But shit, if he don't figure it out fast enough, I already know what y'all going to do. Y'all did it to the last quarterback. Y'all
right.
Gone.
Next.
If they don't figure it out fast enough, they gone.
Next.
Facts.
I mean, I hate that, but I understand it's a business, but damn.
Yeah.
Last quarterback finally started figuring out after an injury. Y'all still got rid of him.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you, big dog. You got a good point on that one. Got a good point. But hey, man, we'll see what some of these young fellas do as they make their way to the NFL. Congratulations to everybody that gets drafted, because whether you go in the 1st or the 7th, man, you got drafted. You got your opportunity to do something in the NFL, and trust, that's a hard thing to do. So, hey, big ups to all of y'all. Let's move this to the world of boxing, because last weekend we had a fight. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I don't know if it was a fight, but so that two people showed up in the boxing ring and they had gloves on and they had to throw fans at each other. One person got hit more than the other. That's for dang sure.
Way more than the other.
Go ahead, E. Talk about it, man. Devin Haney, man.
Talk about what? Talk about what? Somebody put gloves on, came in the ring, looked at the lights and said, damn, I'm fighting today? I thought this was a skating ring. And they got hands put on them. That's exactly what happened. And listen, I don't care if he's a YouTuber or not. He proposed to that man. Listen, David Haney, you need to go back in the lab, rejuvenate, recuperate. Matter of fact, you need to call that Goku. Holler at Goku. Call Goku. Say, Goku, I need the rejuvenation chamber and a sensu bean. Holler at him. And then you come back, bro, like you be all right. You know what I'm saying? You tough, right? You tough. You know what I'm saying? But it was not listen. Garcia, I hate to say this, Garcia was the better man that night, but it happens. I mean, he came in thinking, this is the YouTube. Like for instance, when Charlamagne said to Birdman, I'm the radio guy. He said, this is the YouTube guy. And the YouTube guy, oh, get that boy some milk. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's, listen, it happens. It happened. You know what I mean? And I absolutely don't want to see that again. I don't want to see a rematch. I don't care. You lost. Take your L on the move. But yeah.
Ryan, I see you put hands on that man.
he put no. He put paws on that man. Fuck hands, paws. Like you're like roof, like a dog. Like beat his ass. Like,
you hell, boy.
He had the weird lump, bro.
Hey, you know what he looked like when he came out? He was over there looking. Y'all remember the Martin episode when the top?
Yes, he did.
Gina, I don't want to fight no more.
I don't want to fight no more.
I love you. Still love me.
He said, you will always be the raw dog.
Hey, Mike T, jump in here, man. What do you think about that fight with Garcia and
whatever character Ryan Garcia was playing leading up, he got to play that character every time.
Yeah, he did.
He got to, because he's going to make a lot of money. He's the boxing joker.
Hey, yo, it's funny you say that, because wasn't he playing foolish, like playing silly as hell leading up to the fight?
Oh, he was saying a whole bunch of stuff. I know who killed Tupac. Like, damn, dog, what? What the hell I got to do with the fight? Like, what? He said a whole bunch of stuff, bro.
Hey, remember he was sitting in the chair?
Devin Haney was looking at him like, I'm going to whoop his. And everybody was convinced Devin Haney was going to whoop him. No. The Joker. This is the Joker beating the Batman the first time ever.
Hey, now Mike, right? Like Garcia had us. Hey, because I fell for it.
Not disrespect the Dark Knight.
Hey,
I
for
don't
real.
know why you fell for it.
No, because like I was like, oh, Haney about to mop this dude.
Haney was not prepared.
Bruce Wayne was prepared. Psychedelic drugs.
No, for real. I thought Garcia was on something, bro.
I thought he was hallucinating, bro. He was tripping, bro.
He was really.
I didn't see it. I gotta go back and see it.
Not on Samir. He like they had him in to sit down in a room in an interview, and Garcia got his legs crossed and everything. He always like he the scat man. He always dumping, like snapping his fingers, making up some old song out of nowhere.
Said the
that Columbia Bam Bam. That's what I thought.
He watched that Joker movie too many times.
Nah, all right. Just Google leading up to the fight. He was tripping, bro. He was saying all the conspiracy theories.
He was on some other stuff, bro.
He was like a flat earther, but like saying a whole bunch of that type of shit leading up.
Sold the shit out of that fight. I know that much.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna get his ass whooped.
Oh, without a doubt. I'm like, oh yeah, he definitely about to get mobbed. And
He's playing around too much.
Hey, he would play possum like a mud, didn't he?
He should have did that against Tank.
Nah, I don't think they would have helped him against Tank, dog.
I don't know.
I don't know, bro. The way Tank came at that boy, I don't think it would have helped, man. I don't think it would have helped. King Mel, man, jump in here, man. What's your thoughts on Haney getting that beat down, man?
Shit. Looking at that man hanging out with Diddy? I just, yeah. My man got beat up by association. But nah, I think Garcia
Hey, bro.
actually needed to win this fight. Because if I'm not mistaken, we all remember my man took that body punch from Tank, and Tank sat him down. My man couldn't even get up.
Yeah.
So when he put down Henry, it turned that boy into a meme. He turned that boy into a meme. More than a meme than hanging out with Diddy. But yeah, it was not an entertaining fight for me. I'm glad I ain't spend my money on that fight. I'll tell you that.
Oh, no, I couldn't have done it, bro.
Because that would have been the same. I'd have made the same mistake like I did Wilder versus Fury Part 2.
Yes.
I'd have been mad all week. Talking about, I can't believe I wasted my money on this. I'm telling you. So I'm glad I caught the highlights.
Well, Tyson Jones.
Boy, that was damn. The crazy part for me is of course Devin Haney was talking all the smack in the world, and his daddy, Bill Haney, his daddy, wild, bro. His daddy was talking cold cash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and look, I get it. Show love to your your son, your child. Of course, you want them to always achieve the best, and you gonna be their biggest cheerleader. I'm cool with that. But my thing is, man, you better have that same humility in the feet too.
See, it's crazy because it go from talking trash to your father becoming Red's father on Friday. Nope. I don't want to.
You want some of this too old man?
No, get your ass up. You come around here messing with these people.
I told you not to be on YouTube making them videos. You seen that boy was crazy. He was snapping and singing. He was doing the Ray Charles without being Ray Charles.
Like, man, didn't I tell you to bring your ass around here messing with these young boys? Hey, yo, that's wild, man. That is wild, man. I was like, golly. Like, damn, you ain't had to do that boy like that, man. So, hey, man, it is what it is, man. But let's move into the world of the NBA. Some of our last few topics in this joint right here. We got the NBA playoffs in full swing. All right, I'm coming to you, man. Give me some of your surprises that's kind of surprising you right now in the NBA playoffs, my dude.
Philly being down 2-1 currently. That's a big surprise. Another one. I'm not surprised about the Miami Heat. I'm not surprised. Those are some dogs. I never count the Miami Heat out. Because as soon as you count them out, you might as well just lost that series. You got to beat them. You got to physically beat them 4-3 or whatever the number going to be just to say, yeah, I beat them. Because if you win one game and you start bragging like you won the NBA champion, trust and believe they going to come right back at you. So, not upset about that. Lakers, hot trash. They gave up a 20-point lead and then let a guy hit a buzzer beater that was bricking all night.
Hey, bro.
That was just hot trash. But that's the one thing about the NBA now. Everybody wants to settle for 3-point shots instead of taking it to the basket. And that's what was just killing them.
Killing, man. Hey, man, you ain't had to talk about my Lakers like that. But
bro, that was hot trash. Y'all gave up a 20-point lead.
I know.
The Denver Nuggets fans was ready to leave the building. They just stayed because the altitude kind of high. So they was like, all right, we're going to wait for it to calm down a little bit. And then they was going to leave. But, next thing you know, they started coming back. And you hear everybody start jumping and driving around in there.
Man, AE, jump in here, man. It's hard for us right now as Lakers fans, man.
It ain't hard for me.
It
ain't hard for me, though.
talk me off the ledge, bro. It's getting real sickening over here, bro.
Listen. Like my song says, listen, Linda. This is LeBron and AD's team. He asked for this. He got rid of the teams that we needed to do what we need to do in that score when he's not on the floor. Been off the ledge. I'm timber. I got a parachute though, so I'm not gonna die. So I'll be back to the top later, later. But hey, I was surprised. That was the one surprise of this, that we dropped the 20-point lead. Because when I turned it off, it was at 17. I said, okay, we got this. Oh boy, was I wrong. So I mean, it's like, it's no surprise. And it's what we've been doing all season. I've actually was like, dang, I mean, okay, hey. But as far as the only, I say, real surprise I can say, I agree, it would be the Knicks to the Sixers. I'm like, Julius Randle is not there. I'm expecting Embiid to just, take over, because what everybody says, he's this NBA's version of Shaq.
I mean, he just dropped 50.
Who said that? Who said that?
That's what they've been saying he's one of the closest of dominance as far as NBA. They've been saying it for years. I'm not saying us, but I'm saying people. You know what I mean? But that's the only other surprise I already had.
I mean, he did just drop 50 though.
Yeah, that's true.
But
it's one game. He's down 2-1.
He needed to drop 50 so they could have a chance.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, you can't go down 0-3.
Yeah, especially in Philly. We know he might not get a statue if they go down 0-3. He ain't gonna be at the practice facility.
Hey, chill out, bro. My team, man, jump in here, man. Hey, go ahead. Hey, you didn't get the hat today?
No. Good. When I start eating snacks, that's my new prop. I ain't worrying about nothing. He prop here to be in the chat. Miami Heat. Ooh.
No, you was right. They definitely.
I had to explain to you. This is, and Mel using reverse psychology, because his team is the team we just beat.
I know.
So we ain't worrying about nothing. It ain't really been no surprises to me so far.
You ain't worried about nothing?
You ain't worried about nothing?
I'm about to hit that say that. You ain't worried about that.
You ain't worried about nothing.
No.
We doing this without Jimmy.
Hey, your boy Jaquez went crazy the other night.
And then Tyler Hero went crazy the next night.
Ooh.
It is what it is. These playoffs haven't been bad though.
No, they have not.
Hey, Mike. Hey. What y'all doing down there in South Florida, man? That y'all just saying, man, hey, man, we just some dogs, dog. It don't matter if our top dog ain't here. What's up? Y'all just a pack of dogs?
It's the mentality that we get taught. You know what I mean? Like, we just get taught that mentality, like, next man really up. Last year, we had 2 key players that played for us that weren't even drafted.
What, Max Schwartz and Gabe Vincent?
So our scout team knows how to scout basketball players and scout dogs, most importantly. It's not too many dogs in this league, even the superstars. Not too many dogs in this league, and we just know how to find them. So, and we did it again this year.
Say about Miami that I could agree with, they know how to pick somebody, and they know how to get the best out of them.
Mm-hmm.
You could be the last person on the rotation, but when they call you to get in that game, you could be somebody that could go ahead and give a quick 15 points.
And you prepared.
Mm-hmm.
You know your role if that does happen. You know the role of the other person if that does happen.
Like, in Miami, they put pride aside, man. The main objective is winning.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one thing. Even Jimmy Butler, I seen Jimmy Butler. If I got to pass tonight, I'm going to pass. If I got to score, I got to score. So that's the one thing. You may never know who's going to be the best player when Miami step on the court.
Yeah, because Jimmy half the time don't even have the best stat sheet sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
The only thing he care about is where that W at.
And when it's winning time.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fair point. Yeah, man. It's E may not be feeling off on the ledge, but I'm getting real close to just jumping ships, man. I'm about tired of these Lakers, dog, man.
I don't know why y'all so mad at them.
Well, I'm not mad at them. I'm just irritated that because they had a lead in game one, gave it up, but the 20-point lead and gave it up. But then my man, quote unquote, the Kang wanted, the officiating is this and that. I'm like, man, shut up about that.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I mean about the LeBron hatred. How come we can complain about the officiating, but they can't?
No, bro, not when you give up 20-point lead.
Yeah, if I give up a 20-point lead, that means the refs were working against me.
No.
Why can't I say nothing?
Oh, they defense ones are working for them.
Nah, bro. If I had a 20-point lead and I'm complaining about the refs did me dirty. In my mind, why can't he say that we complain about the refs all the time?
I know exactly what play he talking about. He talking about when D'Lo got smacked upside his face.
That's one play though.
So what?
It's one play, Mike. One play don't cost you a 20-point lead.
Hey, bro, when Bama's is out here, if referees are out here cheating on games and betting on games and getting suspended and banned from the NBA, why can't he say anything? And let's not, and again, let's not act like every Bama that played basketball hasn't done the same thing. You could go back, you could look at any superstar after they lost the game. They've complained about the refs.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan has complained about the refs. He bullied the refs so bad that he complained about it, winked, and then the next game, they called 18 fouls on the next team. Charles Barkley has complained about the refs. Shaq has gotten fined for cursing on TV about the refs. Why y'all be going on LeBron like that, man?
His name LeBron James.
They hate LeBron, bro. Dang.
You're not going to blame a ref on a 20-point blown lead. That's why. And that just don't make no sense to me.
What was the free throw deficiency?
Let me look it up. Because more times than not, the free throw deficiency more times than not favors the Lakers.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if that 20-point lead it changed up a little bit, I'm not defending LeBron, bro. I'm really not trying to. But damn, bro, like he can't do nothing.
Nah.
Lakers attempted 13 free throws that game. I'll tell you what Denver attempted right now.
Hey, Mike.
Denver attempted 17.
And he can't complain about the refs? We up 20 and only got 13 free throws? Nah, man. Y'all hate LeBron, bro. Y'all hate LeBron.
It was just the fact.
See, it's just, to me, it's just the team. Like I said, like the problem my problem is that he traded away certain people that can give him what the Lakers need, and that's scoring when he's not around. Now he can't make nobody that's currently on the team score. They slumming, but he's the GM, so he kind of put the team together.
Hold on, what people has he traded away?
Yeah, they blame him. That's what I'm telling you.
What people he's traded away?
My man Quinn Cook.
Now, come on, man.
Quinn Cook got waived, if I'm not mistaken.
No, come on, E.
They waived him. My man was at the end of the bench.
I'm playing.
I was about to try to ride for you. I can't.
I'm fucking with you.
Man, like
I don't know.
That was all Rob Pelinka. Rob Pelinka got rid of everybody after they won the chip.
But let's wrap this up real quick because a couple of awards that's been handing out since at the point of this recording. Steph Curry named Kia Clutch Player of the Year.
What's that award though?
That's the Jerry West Award. They make awards for legends now.
Your boy Tyrese Maxey wins Most Improved Player of the Year from Philadelphia 76ers. Yeah, he won that. And then you got Nas Reed won Sixth Man of the Year. Anybody got any beefs or quorums with anybody of those awards so far? Yeah, I think I'm good with those. So hey. But hey, man, let's we gonna park this joint right here. Bring this joint to a close, man. It's been another great time with my fellas. Yo, E, drop them socials for the people, man.
I know y'all can find me at eproc_the hybrid on Instagram, and eproc hybrid on TikTok and Twitter, on all major music platforms, eproc the hybrid. And all DMV people, follow my band, come see us play at TLB Band and Show, Hybrid Show on Tuesday. New album, go get that.
Word. King Mel, drop them socials for the peoples, man.
You can find me on Twitter at King Mel Stacks, IG King Mel 13, and on Facebook. Please leave me alone, Train Tracks. All right, and that's it.
Hey, Mike, did you hear this fool, bro?
DJ? I ain't hear nothing. What he say?
I said you can find me on Facebook at Please Leave Me Alone, Train Tracks.
Hey, mess with you.
I
Oh,
know that's
man, what
about
is
to.
wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you, bro?
I'm a bad influence.
I see.
You next.
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm already corrupted, bro. You can't corrupt me. Go ahead, drop them socials, Mike T.
Mike T 304 on Twitter, Instagram, Coach Drip 304, Facebook, Michael Turner. I can't talk in groups right now, so don't talk to me. I'm back in. If you've been watching this show, you know I'll be in.
Give us free.
I'll be in Facebook halfway house.
Hey, you got to give us free. Give us free.
That man stay in the halfway house, bro.
Hey, rest in peace, my man Phil. My man Phil had a mixtape called House Arrest Hustle. So that's what I'm on right now.
Y'all wow. Hey, man, y'all know y'all can find me, man, going over to Twitter, Casey Wildcard Mar, RW Sports Network, and of course, always here with my gang over here, 613 Faye Productions, every Saturday, D Man Cave Sports Podcast, Four Corners of Wrestling. And then, of course, y'all tap in with all the content on Sundays, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, top 5 moments in wrestling with the boy King Mel. And then on Monday, WWE 2K24, my GM mode with all the Four Corner Boys, hosted by Hollywood Mike T. And don't forget, tap in with BetAlytics, our man G Money, get them parlay picks, get your picks in, get that advantage, get some money in your pocket, you feel me? Hey, man, it's been real. Hey, Man Cave Sports Podcast, the fellas, we out. Peace and love. I'll let y'all.